What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. We have got something a little bit useful and helpful, hopefully, for you guys at the start of FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. I've been playing this game mode for around 8 years now, thereabouts, and well, it was pretty much, actually maybe even more than that, maybe 9 years. When did I start playing? FIFA 10? So this is actually going to be my 10th year of FIFA Ultimate Team, which is pretty mad if you think about it. And over the years, I've kind of culminated a few tips and tricks that will hopefully see you guys kind of make the most of all your coins and kind of stuff like that, and kind of put you on the right path to going ahead and starting Ultimate Team just right. So, before we get into this though, guys, I've been given an Xbox FIFA 20 package, which is going to mean a lovely giveaway for you guys. So I will just do a quick little unboxing of this. As you can see here, it says score more with Xbox. And included in this is actually a copy. I'm not going to show you the other side of this because it says the code. Copy of FIFA 20 Ultimate Edition. Then I've got a copy of EA Access. And then I've also got a 36,000 FIFA point codes to unlock. 3 of 12k FIFA points. So what I'm actually doing on my Instagram, I'm going to be giving away EA access to one of you lucky guys, but also 12,000 FIFA points. Obviously this is going to be all on Xbox. I will be doing some giveaways on other consoles as well, so make sure you follow me on there anyway. But the picture is up right now. All you've got to do is like the photo which has this in it. You'll be able to see it. It's my latest Instagram post. Make sure you follow me on there as well. And yeah, you can be in for a chance of winning a copy of, 12k FIFA points and also EA access, so that you guys can go ahead and download FIFA tomorrow, which is pretty sick. Well, not tomorrow, but kind of like midnight tomorrow. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Make sure you follow me, like the latest post. And even if you're not on Xbox, you can go ahead and obviously follow me anyway, because there will be more giveaways soon, which I'm sure you guys will absolutely love anyway. So we're going to get into the tips and tricks then. These are basically things that you really kind of shouldn't do and you kind of should do. So there's going to be a mix of things. But first things first, I know a lot of you will be opening packs early doors. Like as soon as you get the game, you've probably already loaded up maybe like, I don't know, 12k FIFA points worth, or maybe 4,600 FIFA points worth, or whatever, some sort of FIFA points onto the account, so that you can open some packs as soon as you log in. But then also, some of you won't even be opening any packs apart from the ones that you get for being a loyal Ultimate Teamer. Even though that doesn't make any sense, you guys get the gist. So yeah, obviously everyone gets kind of like reward packs, and everyone's going to be opening some sort of pack at the start of FIFA. Now, the advice that I'm going to give to you is do not sell a thing. Do not sell a thing, guys. Please do not sell a thing, because everything that you will have right now, like that you pack in the first kind of week of FIFA, is going to be worth, well, it might be worth a fair amount of coins, but I'm telling you, in 2 to 3 weeks' time, it will be worth a whole lot more. Maybe even like a month's time, it will be worth a whole lot more. So just try and use the players that you pack for your team. Obviously, if you're going to go ahead and play a load of games, you can build up teams that way. Obviously, through objectives and stuff like that, you can get some coins as well, and SBCs and stuff like that. Foot draft. Use them kind of coins to go ahead and buy players. Don't use coins that you have got by selling players that you've packed, because you're just going to lose out. I'm sorry guys, you're going to lose out. So that's one word of advice first of all. Second of all, if you are adding FIFA points onto this year's game, and say you've only got 4,600 FIFA points that you put on, or maybe 2,200 or whatever, the best way to get value for your FIFA points is actually to enter the foot draft. The foot draft is worth 300 FIFA points, and whenever you play foot draft, obviously you get a go at using some sick players anyway in Ultimate Team. But even if you get knocked out at the first earliest possible time, so for example in the first round, even if you lose that first round, you still get, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but whenever I've done this and I've got knocked out the first time, which is not many times by the way, I know what you're thinking, the worst I've ever got is literally like either a draft token, so I can start another draft, or it's just like 2 normal gold packs and then maybe like a silver pack or a premium silver pack. That is still worth more FIFA points than what you would be getting if you were just to use the FIFA points on just the pack straight away. So you're getting better value for money. And yeah, it's just worth a whole lot more. And if you do manage to go and get further into the draft, obviously the rewards are better. So for 350 points, you could have 5 games worth of coins and using sick players. And then also, if you win the draft, you get some sick rewards as well, like packs, so on and so forth. So that is one thing to kind of do if you guys are not adding many FIFA points on. That is a way to get some sick packs if you rate yourself at the game. Then second of all, do not unlock the coin boosts in order. So it seems as though this year the coin boosts that you get, like obviously there'll be like 15 lots of 1,000 coin boosts after every single game you play, or like 15 or 10 lots of 200 coin boosts after every single game. Don't unlock them in order. Make sure you unlock the highest rated ones first, so the like 1,000 coin ones first rather than the 200 coin ones first. But we don't really know how that's going to work this year as of yet, mainly because apparently there's no catalogue this year for Ultimate Team for them kind of things, and instead they're going to be in objectives. So I don't know how that's really going to work, but if you can, make sure you do it that way. It will save you a lot of coins in the short term, because you won't have to be waiting 20, 30, 40, 50 games to be getting your 1,000 coin boosts. Everybody wants coins at the start. It's why people go ahead and kind of like panic early and then sell the players that they've packed, which I obviously addressed earlier in this video. Next is invest in Week 1 Team of the Week cards. So, investing in Week 1 Team of the Week cards, especially, for example, this week there could be a striker Mane, and obviously just a whole host of other sick cards as well. But the main reason being is that Week 1 Team of the Week cards will hold their value and will only go up in price. Maybe the Week 1 Team of the Week cards that, you know, kind of are players which are probably going to get more than 1 or 2 or 3 Team of the Week cards throughout the year. Maybe they're not the best ones to actually keep hold of, but if you can get one which has like a position change from its usual position, like a Mane at striker, that is going to be worth serious amounts of coins in the next month, or even in the next like 4 months, because it's very unlikely Mane is going to be getting another striker card. We don't even know if it's going to be a striker card. The odds are, and chances are, it's probably not going to be, because obviously I think Mane did actually start striker, and then Firmino came on, and then Firmino went central, and then Mane went out to the left wing on the weekend's game. So yeah, I'm not too sure whether the first 26 minutes is going to be counted, but yeah, the starting lineup, Mane was striker, so it's going to be interesting anyway to see. But that's the kind of gist. Try and pick up some Team of the Week 1 cards which, yeah, aren't necessarily going to get influence throughout the year or have a position change or so on and so forth. You guys get the gist. So, next is do not buy consumables. Just do not buy them, okay? They're probably going to be fairly expensive. And obviously, regarding like fitness, you should have when you're starting Ultimate Team, you should try and have 2 teams so that you don't waste all your coins on buying fitness cards. So this is the fitness trick. If you guys have never heard of this before, then you're probably fairly new to Ultimate Team. But at the very start of Ultimate Team, like I said, everyone should have 2 teams, so that you have kind of like your main team and then you have your reserve team. So your main team plays a game, maybe plays 2 games, and then the fitness will probably go down to like 85, 83, 84. That's kind of on the borderline of where it's going to kind of get a little bit difficult in the last half of the game, because your players are going to start to tire, and that's going to have a bad and poor effect on your team's performance, because you're not going to be able to keep up the run rate and the work rate that you've been able to do at the start of the game compared to your opponent. So what you do, you can play 2 games with your main team, and then play 1 team with your fitness team. And obviously you have your main team on the starting pitch, and then your reserve team on the subs, and then the reserves, and then your reserve team, you have your reserve team on the starting 11, and then your main team on the subs and reserves so that they revoke their fitness and then get obviously fresh fitness, 99 fitness, and you can start all over again. So that is one other trick. Then it's kind of going back onto the first point, but just do not discard anything. Everything in your pack has some kind of worth, whether it be kit, football, stadium, manager, contracts, consumables, players obviously. Everything has a worth at the start of the game because not many things have been packed. So you might have packed something which in a week's time is insanely rare and you've hit the jackpot. So just be aware of that. Try and keep as much as you possibly can. It will be very, very useful for you guys and it will save you obviously spending money, coins on things that you need when you could have already packed them. So that's just another trick. Then we've got spam first week games. So in the first week of Ultimate Team, there's only going to be a couple of days to get a high Div Rivals and Squad Battles rank. So especially on EA Access and obviously on the early Ultimate Edition, you're probably not going to need to get that higher points to get some very, very, very decent rewards in Div Rivals and also Squad Battles. So if I were you, I would spam games, try and play as many games as you possibly can with your 10 hours and also with your when you get the game on the 24th. I think Squad Battles and Div Rivals will renew maybe before the 24th. So that's just something to keep an eye out with your EA Access 10-hour slot. Try and play as many games because you'll be getting some serious rewards in that time if you can get a good rank. That is just something to think of, and that will give you a massive head start against all your mates as well. So you'll have a sick team. Then we've got buy players that will rocket in price. So by this meaning is I mean players that are probably more upper tier players, but if you've got the coins and you get lucky, then it's definitely worth doing. So for the likes of, for example, a couple of years ago I managed to pack Ronaldo twice in an hour on early access, and that enabled me to, I actually went and sold one straight away, which was probably a little bit stupid. I think I sold him for like 1 million coins or something, and I kept one. I could have sold that Ronaldo for like 2.5 million coins about 2 to 3 weeks later. So I actually lost out on like 1.5 million coins, which this is why I'm telling you this now, because I've learned my lesson the hard way, put it that way. Although I did pack 2 Ronaldos in an hour, so I was kind of lucky in that sense. But it's definitely something to keep note of, guys. Like the likes of probably like Bale as well, even though he's 85 rated this year, he's got a phenomenal card. And if you can pack him, the likes of Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, who else is there that will probably be going up in price? Salah, Sterling. Quite a lot of the Premier League players are going to be expensive anyway, but then they will just rocket up in price once again. Van Dijk is another one. Alisson, Ederson, De Gea, Ramos, Varane, Theo Hernandez, who's now at Bayern Munich. All of these players are just going to be, they're just going to rocket in price, guys. So, massive, keep note of that. If you do get them, like I said previously, do not sell them. But if you can pick some up cheap and you have the coins disposable coins to do so, pick them up and invest and just keep hold of them for a couple of weeks. You will make a ton of coins, and we all love making coins in this game, don't we? So, guys, they are kind of my do's and don'ts for the start of FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. Hopefully you enjoyed that. It's going to give you some useful tips. I thought I'd just do a kind of face on camera, just me, and it'd be the best way for me to kind of give out my advice at the start of FIFA Ultimate Team. But we're going to be doing daily uploads from now. Tomorrow the web app gets released, which I'm so excited for. We're going to be opening up our return packs and our loyalty packs, and then the day after EA Access comes out. So I'll have some pretty sick content, probably a starter squad for you. If I was to ask you guys, a starter squad, the kind of price that you guys would want to see, a starter hybrid, would you want it to be 10k, 15k, 25k, 20k, 30k, 35k? What do you want it to be? Because I will obviously get that sorted straight away for day one, so that you guys can have it ready. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. And for literally the next 300 days for daily uploads, it's gonna happen. I promise. It's gonna happen. I promise. And don't forget to enter the giveaway as well. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.